Hey, how's it going? Feeling all right? Cool. Hey, anyway, as you know that we're going to be discharging you soon. How do you feel about that? Yeah, you feel okay? All right. Cool. Anyway, before you go, I just wanted to go over some of our discharge instructions with you. I know that we've thrown a lot at you over the last day or two, I just wanted to kind of go over everything with you, make sure we're on the same page. How's that sound to you? All right, cool. Anyway, I think first and foremost, I want to bring up that I know you might be a little surprised. We did diagnose you with type 2 diabetes. How do you feel about that? Yeah, and I understand that. So, what do you know about type 2 diabetes? Yeah. Yeah, correct. A lot of the management is actually going to come down to lifestyle changes. Obviously, I'm going to go over some of these medications with you, but it's really, really important that we sort of try to make some of these lifestyle changes because that's really where we're going to notice the big difference. And honestly, with that, we can actually try to bring your A1C down, and who knows, maybe you won't even need medications for a lifetime necessarily. But for right now, your blood pressure was pretty high. Your blood sugar was high, and we need to address that. Now, the good thing about that is we're actually going to be kind of looking at the same things that we can do for both. So really, that's going to come down to like the very basic things that we kind of know we're supposed to be doing. It's we really want to be exercising, and I know that I'm not expecting you to go out and join a workout class, but let's try to like take some walks, get outside, maybe intentionally walk daily. I would say that would be best. We want to eat some good whole foods. We want to stay away from the processed foods, super fatty foods. Maybe try to eat some fruits and vegetables, things of that nature. That's going to help a lot. We want to really try to make sure that we're getting really good sleep. We don't want to overdo alcohol. That's going to be really bad for both. We don't want to smoke, anything like that. You take your Synthroid daily. Obviously, you want to take that in the morning. You want to take that at least a half hour before you're eating or things like that. The first thing, you want to take that on an empty stomach. Give it some time. You really don't want to eat for at least 30 to 60 minutes. So really kind of wake up, take that before you shower, anything like that. That's going to be important. Most people tolerate it well. But if you do notice like maybe your heart racing, feeling jittery, trouble sleeping, anything like that, then please just let us know because that would be an adverse effect. So also you take the Protonics. Obviously that's for some like acid reflux that you feel, maybe some burning, GERD, we call it, something like that. What that does, that really just like reduces the amount of acid in your stomach and esophagus. You're gonna take that once a day, typically before a meal. Some people get some mild side effects, maybe like headache or diarrhea. But if you notice like some severe stomach pain, black or bloody stools, anything like that, please let us know right away. That's really important. Okay. But let's move on to your new medications, obviously, because you've been taking those. So we're on low pressure now. Okay. So obviously we were talking about your blood pressure. This is going to help lower that. It's going to slow your heart rate a little bit too. And that's just going to make sure that your heart doesn't have to work quite as hard. It's going to keep you out there. It's going to keep your arteries, your veins in better shape. It's pretty important. You're going to take that once a day. Let's take that at the same time each day. We're probably looking at morning. And that's probably what we'd prefer. Just make sure you don't stop taking that suddenly. You could actually have like rebound hypertension, it's called. So you stop taking it, your blood pressure goes way up. So don't do that. Some common side effects are like feeling dizzy, tired, lightheaded, things like that. If you're feeling like that, make sure not to stand up too quickly. You can get what's called orthostatic hypotension from that. So maybe before you get out of bed, maybe like leave your feet off the side of the bed. Give yourself a moment. That'll help your body regulate first before you stand up. But yeah, so if you start feeling like too dizzy, too faint, things like that, heart is beating too slowly, definitely call us, call the doctor, call 911, whatever you have to do. The next one is Zestril. It's also known as lisinopril. I actually take that personally. It's another blood pressure medication. This is also going to help protect your kidneys, which is good. Which that's really important now that we do know that you have diabetes. So you're going to take that at the same time each day. Take it with a low pressure. Very common side effect is dry cough. It's not dangerous, but it can be bothersome. If it's too bothersome, let us know. We can see about switching it, but lisinopril is pretty good. So try taking that. It's kind of the same thing. You might feel some dizziness. Let's just, not stand up too quickly. A rare but serious side effect would be swelling of your face, lips, or tongue. If that ever happens, call 911 right away. No questions asked, okay? Seriously. The last medication that you're starting on is called metformin. So this is for your blood sugar. Obviously, now you are diabetic, unfortunately, for now. And that's going to help lower your blood sugar. But really what it does, it's not like injectable insulin. What it does is it just helps your body use the insulin more effectively, essentially. So you're going to want to take that with some food. That's pretty important because otherwise you can get like an upset stomach. It's very common to have some diarrhea or nausea when you first start this medication. Try not to worry about it too much because it does usually improve as your body adjusts to it. If you have like severe vomiting, diarrhea, like does not go away, you feel really weak, short of breath, anything like that, please call the doctor right away. That's not good, but yeah, a little diarrhea at first, that's super common. We kind of expect that. But yeah, so managing your blood sugar at home, it's gonna be really important. So we're gonna have to make sure you get a glucometer. As I showed you, remember we're gonna be pricking the finger, checking the readings. We kind of went over the readings, what we're looking to get. Obviously, 70 to 110 is perfect. If you just ate, maybe it'll be a little higher, but we really don't want to be getting over like 150. I mean, that would be not good. We want to keep it down there. And again, make sure we're drinking lots of water, we're exercising, things like that. That's how we're going to try to keep this lower in general. But now, obviously, with the metformin, that's going to help. But really, I mean, what we're looking at here is we got to look at the lifestyle changes. I mean, point blank. High blood pressure, diabetes, these are not good things. They're going to affect you long term if we don't turn this around. We have to make some lifestyle changes. We need to be walking, finding some exercise. What do you like to do, like exercise-wise? Yeah, and that's great. So do something like that. Try to implement it. I always tell people that aim small, miss small. Be as specific as possible. That's the best thing you can do. If you say like, okay, every day after work at 5:30 p.m., I'm going to walk a half mile rather than just, I'm going to walk more. That you're going to get better results in that way. So try doing things like that. But, definitely, if you ever have really high sugar or really low sugar, when you test your glucometer, if you feel weird at any point, take the glucometer, test it. If it's below 70, over 150, below 70, call. If it's high, in the 200s, 300s, maybe call, since you don't have a sliding scale. Definitely, though, with these things going on, you are more at risk for heart attacks. So if you ever have like left shoulder pain, sweating, chest tightness, anything like that, let us know right away. And again, with the lisinopril, swelling of your face, lips, anything like that. If you have ongoing vomiting, diarrhea, please let us know right away. I know there's a lot of information, but the main thing is let's just try to be healthy, okay? We're going to try to get that blood sugar down, get that blood pressure down. It's really important. It's going to help with your longevity. It's going to help you feel better. Eat good foods, real foods. You know what's healthy, you know what's not. Walk a little bit, move a little bit, do something that you love. Drink a lot of water, and let's see how we're feeling, okay? We're going to see you back here. I don't know, we're going to get you in with your primary care physician soon, so make sure you're at that appointment, and we'll check up then, okay? Yeah. Do you have any questions? Well, hey, it's been really nice talking to you. I loved working with you, and please, again, let us know if you need anything, okay? All right, cool. Thanks so much. Bye.